Hello, hello. Welcome to Home More Making. I'm Cheryl, where I inspire you to create a surrounding you love. It is Saturday morning. The sun is coming out. We had, rain the last couple of days. This is my first weekend that no plans, because we've had a very busy month. And funny thing is, my brain don't work on busy. So it's a great day to craft and think of a lot of projects for the future. So as you guys hop on, let me know you're here. I decided today that I wanted to do a neutral project because I've been doing a lot of color, but I want to do a neutral textured project, and I hope we can pull that off today. So hello, Patty. Hello, Deb. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to start with this is a 5x7 frame that I got this at, actually, let me see what the label says. I got this at Walmart. So you can find this at Walmart. It is a 5x7. I'm going to take the insides out until I am ready to put them back in. So it's just a 5x7 wooden frame. I am going to take some white chalk paint and paint it white. Hello, Lonnie. Hello, Donna. Hello, Kathy. Hello, Nancy. Welcome to my living room. I'm glad I could be in your house today, Nancy. Hopefully you don't have me on a big screen. A lot of followers put me on their TV, like 70-inch TV. Yikes. That's too much of me to be on a 70-inch TV. But thank you. So I'm just going to paint. I am going to do this whole frame white, because sometimes you could see frames from the back. I do like to finish it off and not leave it undone, unless, of course, the natural wood is something that I am incorporating into the project. Hello, Pat and Grace and Nancy, Melody. Hello, Debbie. Glad you're here, too. You could. No, Nancy, don't. I don't want to give you an idea. I'm just saying. That would be like freaky if I ever seen that. So I'm going to do the inside of this too. Like I said, I want the whole entire frame painted. And I'm just using white. Ooh. It'll dry pretty quick too. You could actually do this project without painting it, but or you can paint it any color really. Because I am doing it neutral, I'm not doing it, color, pink or something for a spring look. Hello, Barbara, glad you caught me too. Thank you, Diane, for, you moved your halo. I did. It was distracting, Patty. I didn't realize it. I did move my halo. Well, hopefully I still have one over my head. My husband is on the TV. Well, thank your husband so that you can't put me on that TV. Because that is pretty, that's. When you start out in social media, it's always weird to even be on social media and see yourself, let alone knowing that people are putting you on a big screen TV. So I'm going to hit it with a dryer because I need to hold different parts of it. Good morning, Debbie from Florida. Where are you in Florida? I just was on the West Coast. I am working without my pink mat. I usually keep buying them over and over, and I decided that maybe that was distracting too, meaning the pink mat. So I thought if I had a white background, maybe that would be better. I don't know. We'll see. Well, I know, Lonnie. Let me ask you. Usually I have the pink mat down here. The only thing I miss about the pink mat is the fact that it has the measurements on it. But I thought it would be easier if the base was more neutral, like the white of the desk. So let me know what you think, since you all are, before I went away on vacation, I cleaned thoroughly my craft room. And I mean cleaned it. And organized it, threw out a garbage bag full of stuff. And one of the things was my desk that I cleaned up. And I don't know, I felt like it was just a new beginning once I cleaned everything, and then didn't want to put it back. So let me know what you think. You have a great, I think I started out way in the beginning. I had like a green one, and I still have that one too. I had the green or the pink, but I don't know. I thought maybe you could see the project better when it's white under there, less distraction. The mat didn't bother you. Missing the pink mat. So that's funny. That's funny. I'm going to see how it works, because again, I don't like not having a measurement here, because a lot of times you guys ask me how big something is, and I could automatically measure it. So I do have the pink mat still, so we can always bring it back. I have to see how it works, because again, I am used to having a measurement underneath me. So we shall see how that works. I never bother me. Every craft I follow has a mat of some sort. They do, which is even more reason why I don't want one. My father used to say, if the crowd goes that way, you go that way. True story. And I might have been that person. But I think, like I said, my moral to the story was it just looks cleaner. And I actually do. I don't know if you could see it, but there is a mat here. It's clear. Can you see that? So it doesn't get on the paint doesn't get on my desk. Yes, yeah, I think so too. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully you like the crafts and we're not concerned about the mat. Hopefully. Okay, so I missed the whole side. Like I said, I am going to paint the back of it because it will be finished. Sometimes on raw wood, I don't do the back, and that's only because the raw wood look is usually integrated into the project. Thank you, Melinda. So let me just dry it, and then I can put it down and start the back. I might need another coat because it is kind of shaded. I don't know if you could see it now that I did one coat. Okay, now I'm just going to do the back. Again, Walmart, I don't know if you guys have ever checked out Walmart's surfaces. My Walmart doesn't have a lot of surfaces, like a large amount, like you would get at, Hobby Lobby or something. But every now and then there's something in there that I buy on the regular, and this is one of those things. This frame is the Plaid brand. So that's mainly what they have in Walmart. And sometimes I could get it online at Factory Direct Crafts. But since Walmart is, available instantly, when I need something like this, that's where I get it at. So you should be able to get it. Yeah, it is a really nice frame from Walmart, right? I mean, it would make a nice, even though I'm making a decor piece out of it, it would be a good frame for a picture. So let me just get that past that little thingamabob for holding down the picture. Did anybody do anything for St. Patrick's Day? Basically what I'm asking you is, did you drink green beer yesterday? I love the pink mat. It says Cheryl. Oh, that pulled at my heartstrings, Lori. That one got me. Okay, one more side. I'm going to hit the dryer, and then I'm going to get the inside of this too. The inside. I just want the whole thing. What is in the frame picture? So that's where all the paint is, and all their crafts that they carry. It's where all the paint is. It's where the Mod Podge is in Walmart. It's just like one aisle in my Walmart. You vote pink. You bet that pink mat is back Monday morning, I bet. So, Patty's got a challenge there. She bets the pink mat will be back by Monday. So if you think the pink mat that I usually have under my surface here will be back by Monday, let me know. You know what the funny thing is? Hold on a second. Let me just see something. Funny things, I don't even know where I put it. Okay, so we're going to have this bet going. Whether I have my mat back by next week. The pink mat. You are. But you guys know I'm weak, so that's easy. So it's easier. White on white is hard to see. Now that's interesting. Now I'm really nervous. So the funny thing is, I don't even think I have my... Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this. Because now you guys have me. You guys have me at the mat. I don't have the pink one readily available. So here's the funny thing. I have a green one. Now I know green isn't Cheryl. But it seems like I'm going to have to go and get my pink mat. We'll use the green one for now. Actually, I started out with green. It's actually... I just solved that problem. Here I think I'm going to be different and, you know, more organized and more clean. Nope. You guys want the mat back. So I don't have the pink one readily available right now in this room. So I'll use the green one. Pink, pink, pink. Oh my gosh, that is so funny. That is so funny. Thanks, guys. Okay, so we will, I gotta actually look. I told you I organized my room and I can't find the pink one at the moment right now, but that's funny. That's funny. Thanks, guys. You know what? It is all about you, right? So if that's what you guys want, that's what you guys get. Team pink. Pink is better, yes. So if you go back to my, pretty sure I started with green and then went to pink, but Patty, you won the bet. Patty, you won the bet. And the bet has been solved right during this live. That's pretty funny. And I actually thought it would be easier with the white, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so I got that painted while we discussed. Much better, thank you. Hey, tell me what you want. Tell me what you want. It is always about you. What kind of mats are these? These are actually a Cricut mat, and I don't use it that way, but I always liked it because of the much better, like the green mat better than the pink. Okay, now you guys are getting hard on me. Do we have to have a poll? Yes, that is true, Lori. Very true. so got this dry. I might actually have to hit it again with some white paint. This wood is literally sucking in that paint. This is the third coat, so sometimes you don't know what it's going to be. A lot of the Dollar Tree boards do that sometimes too. So let me just do real quick another coat over it just to get the streaks out. This is a little textured too. The wood, it's not as smooth as some wood. I don't mind that, but I don't know if that's the issue too. But this was my third coat. I just did a quick one though. Quick third coat. Cheryl's color is pink. Yes, put a poll up. I bet pink wins. Probably. Well, you know what? I'm kind of entertained that you guys care. Or you know what? It's kind of funny. It's funny that like you even noticed, right? Because sometimes you think nobody's watching. Nobody. Pink is where it's at. I thought so, obviously, years ago. Okay, gotta get this dry. Gotta get this dry. Weirdly, I switched to pink after the green because in this room, when I put my wallpaper up, I have little touches of blush in here, and that's why I did it. But who knows that was going to be the thing that everybody wanted. So what I'm going to do, second thing I'm going to do, is this is one of those bunny cutouts from Dollar Tree. I just want to green screams spring. I should have used it yesterday for St. Patrick's Day, right? Any color works except white. Funny, and I thought that was going to be better. Okay, so I'm only going to paint the side of this bunny white. I really wish I could have whipped the pink one out, but it's not in here. And then just said, be done with it, right? So just painting this side. I don't have to be totally good with the back or the top. Otherwise, I would be doing a better job at painting it. But just the side is getting painted. These bunnies are such a good product to use with our crafting. If you could find them, buy more than one. Buy more than one because you're going to use them. Crafters are very observant. Pink goes better with your complexion. So who knew that was going to be put in the mix of that? That's pretty funny. Well, thank you. The tribe has spoken. The mat will be back. The pink mat will be back. The pink mat will be back. I kind of do miss the numbers being on here too. The measurement. Coming around, and I think I got most of it done. Like I said, this is kind of rough on here, so just trying to smush the paint in there, in the cracks and crevices, because it's not really smooth. Okay, got that. I'm going to hit that with a dryer. I remember you using the green a long time ago. I did. And I was in my other room. I started out in another location in my house. It wasn't this room. This room used to be a spare bedroom. Good morning, Jackie from Florida. Oh, thank you, Lonnie. So just getting the side dry. show you what I'm going to do. Because does your husband still do his models? He does. And I want to show you that little. So the weird thing is the room that I used to be in is actually off of our bathroom in our bedroom. And then there's a balcony outside because we have almost like a Charleston style house. And it's a 5.5 by 11 inch space, but it had barn doors, it had French doors, and it had a window, and it was like a rectangle. So he moved up there. We transferred everything out of the guest room, and then I moved down here with all my stuff. But you guys remember when we built the shed? That actually could have been my she shed, but I just didn't want to go out to the back. My top is from Aerie. And I would let Lucy out, right? And she would be on the balcony. Yes. So here's what I'm going to do. So you guys know, I think moss screams spring. So what I'm going to do is, let me get another little plate, because moss is like glitter, the gift that keeps on giving. So I'm going to go ahead and put moss on the face of this bunny. Hence the reason why I only painted the side. You guys know I need a thing, otherwise I'm going to get burnt. So hold on a second before this dries. Let me see if I could find the spatula so I don't get burnt. There you go. So just adding it to the top. Putting some glue down and adding some of the moss to the top. Filling in little spots as I go to see if I get the whole top of this with moss. I'll pick it up in a second and see what falls off, because for some reason it never always all sticks. Moss is messy. So you found blue moss. I have found blue moss. You know where I found it at? Joann's. I think I still have it too. Actually, I don't think it was blue. I think it was teal. So that was interesting. If you don't like dealing with this kind of moss, you could almost do this same effect with the moss. Oh, look it. There was a little pine cone in there. You could almost do the same effect with the moss sheets from Dollar Tree and just do it that way if you don't like dealing with moss or touching moss or like the look of moss. Okay, let's see. Let's see. So what I'm going to do, I got glue on my hand. I'm going to give them a haircut to better see what is, actually I'm not going to use my good scissors because there's glue on here. So I'm just going to give them a haircut going around the perimeter of the project. And that'll give me the ability to see where I need to add some, but it's also going to define the shape better. You know, the shape of the bunny. And who don't like to do haircuts, right? You bought the sheets from Hobby Lobby. I've never seen the sheets from Hobby Lobby. That's interesting. I gotta see. Moss sheets from Hobby Lobby. These scissors are from the Dollar Tree, so sometimes I like to use them on stuff that I know I'm not going to care if they get wrecked. And in this case, there's hot glue on this, so I don't want to use my good scissors. What did you find at home, Lisa? I'm missing comments, missing a... Honestly, we'll watch no matter what color. Well, thank you, Lori. So you could see how it's coming together. It's looking more bunny-like, you know, once I did the haircut, because it kind of gets rid of the little edges that overlap and make it wispy. I mean, you could leave it like that if you like that look, but for this, I want the bunny to be more defined. The moss is sticking to my hands. Yes, it really defines it, right? So just trying to take some more hot glue. Sometimes I like to fill it in with the littler pieces just because it fills in the gaps better. Okay, I got a little bit up here that I can see didn't get any moss. I'll just pile that on. Whatever doesn't stick will come off anyway when I turn it upside down. So that's good. And that's the reason why I painted the side too, because I didn't want to put the moss on the side. I don't think it would come out as defined. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? It looks like a sugar cookie with coconut on it. Yeah. Like you dye coconut for the green grass for a bunny cake. Is that what you're talking about? Good, right? Had my nails done yesterday and thought of you. First time to have done since. Aw. Thank you for thinking about me when you had your nails done. Okay, I'm going to press it down just to make sure whatever's supposed to stay glued on there stays glued on there. A little bit of openings over here. So just keep pressing, applying, gluing till you get it covered to your liking. I think I did it. I'm going to give them one more haircut, again, just to define it. I got a little glue blob over here that I don't want showing, so I'm going to peel that off. Or I'm actually going to flick it off. Can't see it, it's clear, but I don't want it there. It's a little piece of glue. Get all my strings, and then one last haircut to really define it, right? I'm just running it against the edge to be able to follow the shape. Got a little bit that I need here. Get that in there. And let's see, I'll turn them upside down again, see what stays, see what goes, see what needs to be picked off. So it pretty much does look, you know what, let me get over here again. Every time I turn it upside down, more comes off, and then I'm like, it left. When I turn it to you guys, I can see it better. When I turn it to the camera, I could actually see it better than from my angle. Okay, so let's see. What do you think? Totally can see the shape of the bunny, and then I like that the white is peeking out also because of the edge of the design of the bunny. So see, even that just looks cute. See how that is? Your eyebrows are on point. Thank you. Okay, so let me get rid of all of this because this totally makes a mess and I don't want it in the rest of my project. So we will be hopefully not dropping it on the floor. Glad I have my mat down. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so let me just put this somewhere else. And I'm going to get back to my frame. So remember, this came out of the back of the frame. This was on the frame too. It's just a piece of plastic. I'm not going to use that. But what I am going to use is I'm going to take a piece of burlap. And what I want to do is cut it out. I'm going to get a, maybe I'll do a Sharpie. Just want to cut out the shape of the inside of the frame. So just trace that out. I'm going to move that, and then I'm going to cut it. So that's just the size of the inset of the frame where you would put a picture. Again, that piece, it wasn't glass in this frame. It's actually plastic, but I didn't love how you talk like you are right there with you, right? I think I am right here with you. I think I am right here with you. We're having a conversation. Anybody that ever has gotten their nails done by me, this is what I do. This is what I do. Okay, so just trace that out, cut it out, the size. Let's see how well I did with that. Because every time I trace something out, it's never the proper size. Okay, so here's what I gotta do. I'll trim it. It actually is pretty good. Maybe not this one. Just got one little, the good thing about this is it's got like lines, so you could almost follow the line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the edge. Because that has a lot of holes in it, I don't want to see a lot of glue coming through there. I did use a burlap that is pretty much has a tight weave. Some burlap doesn't, and then your glue would come through there. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. I actually bought this burlap by the bolt at Hobby Lobby. So I have a big bolt of it. But there is some burlap that is more open weave. Just be careful if you use that with glue, because the glue will come through. If that's all you have, back it with something else behind the burlap so that it doesn't seep through. But the weird thing, or the good thing about this, because this board is almost the color of the burlap, you can't tell that there's another color. So if you are doing this on a frame that has a different color back, you might see some of your backing behind the burlap. So maybe just put, you know, a colored paper or something behind there that you want to show through. But mine happens to be the cardboard color, which makes the backing look pretty good. So this is what I want to do. I'm going to stick this back in there. So remember, I told you I was doing a neutral textured. So we have a lot of texture going on here because we have the texture of the bunny and the burlap. Oh, I would love that. I would love, so doesn't that look cool? So you can start with this frame like this and do a lot of different projects, but I thought it would be cool to put Mr. Bunny there or Mrs. Bunny there. So what I want to do is I am going to glue him to the inside of that. So a simple picture frame now becomes a decor item that we DIY'd, right? And since it's going to be neutral, you can put it with your other more colorful decor pieces. Just checking to see if it's centered. What do you think? What do you think? I would love to have a meet and greet. I do see a little piece that I need some greenery at. Every time you move it, more stuff falls off. There you go. So what do you think? Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? So I'm going to do one more thing, because I can. So yesterday I showed you these mini spring stencils. So I thought it would be cute to add one of these to the outside of the frame. And I used this one yesterday that says spring is in the air on my project. So when I looked at this, I seen that there was one that said bunny trail hop this way. So I thought that would be so appropriate to use on this project. And I am just going to use the coal black chalk art or chalk paste because I want to keep it neutral. Now again, if you wanted it more colorful, just adjust everything. Adjust the color. You know, if you wanted to use the blue moss, do that. So I'm going to take it off its backing. This is from Magnolia Design Company. I am going to fuzz it because I have not used it yet. I'm going to do that a couple of times. That just gets the tackiness not as tacky because I do have it on a wooden board that I just painted. So I thought it would be cute to just put that in the corner. So I'm going to take the black chalk paste. I'm going to take a little spreader. I'm just going to put a little bit on my spreader, just like that. And I'm going to apply the stencil. Just make sure it is down flush and you can have a cute little design on there. What I need you guys to do when you go ahead and lift your stencil off your project, go immediately and wash it. Don't stick it in water. I do that on here because I don't have access to a sink, but I'm going to show you something. I'm actually rubbing it in water right now because you need to get all that chalk paste off there. So see how I have all that chalk paste off there? What I want you to guys to do, go run it underwater and then lay it sticky side up on a clean cloth, let it dry, then you'll put it back onto its backing and into the sheet. So that's exactly how you clean that. So what do you guys think? The only other thing I'm going to do, I am going to do some finger painting. I'm going to do some finger painting. I have a little bit on my finger. Let me offset that. Offload that a little bit. Sometimes when I do projects with total white chalk paint, I just think sometimes it looks too chalky. Do you guys hear somebody bark? It's Reese. My husband just came in with groceries. So Reese is out there waiting for a treat. So see how I'm doing that? Can you see that? Just adding a little bit of outline to the shape also of the frame. So I'm just doing it a little bit. I'm going to do it on the inside. I just think it looks better this way. You could omit that step if you don't like the process, but I do like it, and it just, so there, see how it just makes it pop. So what it's doing when you do that, it's outlining the outline of the frame, and then it's also outlining the inside. And you could do it as much. I don't do it totally going around the whole thing. I do it in bits and pieces, but you could totally outline it in the black. But who doesn't like a little finger painting? So what do you think, guys? Super cute, super simple. One more thing I want to do. One more thing, just a little something. I'm going to go ahead and hit this with the dryer because I want to get that dry so it doesn't smear. And I'll put the link to the paste and the stencils. And I think I told you yesterday that Magnolia has a craft club that you get an exclusive project delivered to your door every month. If you want to join that, let me know. Everything's available in the kit from start to finish. So if you just want to dabble in your own creations that have already been made for you or designed for you and get it delivered to your door every month, let me know and I'll give you the information on the craft club. So even the craft club, when they design a project, has everything in it. Like say it needed twine, the twine would be in there. So it's something that you could do monthly and have everything at your disposal. You won't need anything else to do the project. It comes with everything. And then you'll have like the stencil left over to create other things. So that's always fun. So if you want any information on that, let me know. So I just took some black and white twine because I'm going to go with the theme of neutral, and I want to turn her into I want to turn the bunny into a female. Okay, so I'm just going to give it a little bit more detail by just taking the black and white twine and giving her a little bow over one of her ears, and then I will cut whatever I don't want. So there you go. Simple and easy project. And you could see she's got a little bow on. So you can do this in your own decor colors. You could do it more colorful. I wanted to do a neutral textured project today. Again, I could have done Cheryl's pink on the outside of this, but I definitely wanted to keep it neutral because I want to be able to display it with other decor pieces and not have everything all colorful. So simple and easy, neutral decor piece. Hope you guys liked it. Thank you guys for sticking around and joining me this morning. If you are new to the page, thank you for hopping on. I'm Cheryl. I do go live 4 times a week, Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday at 10 o'clock Eastern. Friday, anywhere between 3:30 and 6:30. Usually I have a pink mat. Stay tuned. It'll turn back to pink next time because the tribe has spoken. So if you're watching this later on a replay, pink, let me know if you like the pink mat. So excited. Again, if you want any information about the craft club moving forward, it's a really great craft that you get monthly from Magnolia Design that has every bit of detail that you need to finish the project in the kit, and you get a different one monthly. So if you don't want to go out and buy craft supplies, that's a good way to dabble in crafts. And let me know if you want any information. I will give you the links to the chalk paste and the stencil in the comments. If you want it under your name, let me know. So thank you guys. Have a great Saturday. Pink mat is coming back. Pink mat is coming back. Yes, I could see it in the camera, but yeah, it's funny. Yes, the frame is from Walmart. It was originally a unfinished frame if you just hopped on. So there you go. Simple and easy. I like how that black detail, and then you could see it up here too. So I hope you love that. Again, you could do it in color so that you in your own like spring colors that you like, or you could actually do it in your decor colors. So thank you guys for joining me this morning. Have a great day. I'll be back Monday at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thanks, guys.